Hi, afternoon everybody. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm not away camping this weekend because the weather's been a bit iffy. A lot of rain, thunderstorms and a lot of wind, but fortunately it's dry at this minute, so I'm out in my back garden and I'm going to do a quick first pitch of my brand new tent. It is a Hilleberg, where's the name on it? Nammatj 2. It's a 2-man backpacking tent. It's 4-season. It's one of the range of the Hilleberg Black Label range, and it weighs 2.6 kilos, which is slightly heavy, but nothing I can't handle because, as you probably know if you've watched my videos, I don't mind carrying a lot of weight. I've been looking for one of these tents for ages. I've looked for second-hand ones, I've looked for new ones, but they're actually quite hard to come by. But just by chance last week I looked on Ellis Brigham's site and they just happened to have one of these tents in stock in green, and also they had the footprint as well. So I splashed out and treated myself, and they're going to use this on my winter camp. So I'll probably give it a try in my next summer camp just to see how it gets pitched on the hills and see whether I like it or not. But anyway, without further ado, we shall get this pitched and see how long it takes. Right, there we go, that's it roughly pitched. I didn't actually time how long it took me to pitch it, but I shall check that when I play the recording back. I'm guessing somewhere around 5 minutes or something. I stuck these extra guy lines here on after I stopped recording. As you can see, it's got plenty of guys. It's got great vents on each side. Size of that vent. Plenty pegging points. These poles here are 10.25mm black label poles, lightweight aluminium. And there's the other end, the entrance end. Another great big vent. So let's have a look in and see what it's like inside. Right, that's the door open. As you can see, it's got a very good sized vestibule area. That's the ground sheet which I attached. I attached it actually before I pitched it. It just goes on these little clips here and down in each of these plastic loops. And you can just leave it attached permanently. Leave the end attached permanently as well. This floor here, obviously I can unattach it and roll it back if I want to cook on the grass. There's the name there. Hilleberg Nammatj 2. Massive vent, so should be no condensation in here. Let's have a look inside. Lots of room in there. It's a two-person tent. I would like to say, if you watch my videos, I tend to take a lot of stuff with me, so this space is for me and my stuff. So we'll have a look around at these vents now anyway. Right, this is the vent here on the vestibule end, which you can see it's got this material here which is shower proof, snow proof, can stop rain and snow blasting the inside of your tent. And if we undo that, you'll see you've got the mesh bug net there as well. No, can't fasten that up, we'll have to do that from the other side. Oh no, there we go. That fastened up. On the outside you've got the mesh bug net, which if it's a lovely night or day you can get that undone and have lots of fresh air straight through the outside. On the other side of the tent we've got another vent, so again you mesh with your bug net, roll that up, keep it out of the way. And if you want extra ventilation and there's no bugs about, you can undo that one as well. And on the outside, just as the other side, we've got the two layers of ventilation. This is it. There it is. So that's your rain and snow protection. There's your bug protection. View to the outside, so loads of ventilation on this tent. There shouldn't be any condensation issues given the size of the gap we've got as well between the outer and the inner. There's quite a significant gap there. On the inside of the tent we've got this adjustable what do you call it, washing line for hanging wet gear on, hanging your light on, etc. And we've got two small pockets here. If I'm perfectly honest, I would like more pockets on the inside. I mean, this material, there's next to nothing to it. It wouldn't add a great deal to the 2.6 kilos that this tent weighs, and that's all inclusive, by the way, with the pegs and poles. So not too bad weight to size ratio. I'll just quickly show you the inner door. as with a lot of tents, you have the door wide open, or if you want some ventilation and there's lots of midges and mosquitoes around, you can just have the bug net there as well. Keep all the flying beasts out. The door can actually be hooked onto these little hooks here, or what I would actually tend to do is just stick it in that pocket down the bottom. Saves you messing around too much. But a little bit bright in here. One of my tents has got a black interior, which is great for a good night's sleep. This one's quite bright, but every tent I guess has its pros and cons. Right, that's a Hilleberg Nammatj 2 4-season black label tent pitched. Hopefully I've given you a decent enough show around it, but the sky's looking like rain any minute now, so I'm going to get it taken back down and see how long that takes. Right, apologies, but I seem to have lost my end video. However, my first impressions of the Hilleberg Nammatj 2. Great tent, easy to put up, easy to take down, and it feels extremely robust. And I'm looking forward to getting out in the hills in it for a proper wild camp. Thanks for watching as always, guys. See you on the next one.